ejected from the after the referee, or are the referees interjecting themselves into the game? Since I let you guys go crazy on all those other ones, I'm gonna do this one first because I want to get what I got to get off my chest. The refs obviously think that they're better than the players. They do get paid, you know, good money. They do have all types of opportunities to ref all over the place. But listening to that situation and seeing it, Luka was not talking to the ref. The guy that he was talking to, who's the tatted guy at OKC or whatever, him and Luka always talking back and forth. He actually jumped on one of these radio shows I was listening to and explained that, yeah, you know, the ref was in plain sight of what was going on, but Luka wasn't talking to the ref. He was really talking to that guy. But Luka also has a history of berating officials. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Getting
hey,
on them,
hey,
type of
hey,
stuff.
hey, doesn't this look similar to the John Moran thingy? I'm gonna stop right there. Go ahead.
I mean,
Nah, it's
that is
definitely
a
similar.
debunking of Michael Jordan because yet again,
What's
right?
that?
Another player who's talking to the refs just doesn't go his way. But Luka had this problem in Dallas, and I thought with him being with LeBron, he might have took it easier, and the refs might have took it easier. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just the case of Luka's going to be who he is, and the refs are going to be who they are. And at the end of the day, I don't think it's a good look for either party because the refs should not be interjecting themselves into games. I know it sounds crazy to say, yo, listen, unless it's a blatant foul at the end of the game, swallow your whistle. You know what I mean? I know
Hey,
that's hypocritical.
yo,
You know what
listen.
I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but for me, it's really simple and sweet. Lucas has a history of whining and complaining to the refs, so his actions gonna follow him. So, and that's what happened. He's always complaining. He's always saying something to the refs, and the ref thought it was saying something to him. So, it is what it is. It ain't right, but my guy, stop whining, stop complaining. That's it.
Male Sly.
So you want to crack?
Yeah, I go. I hate y'all affinity for rules. I do, man. Y'all be cool with all these rules. I hate them.
You dislike him, okay? It is a very strong word.
Nah, I hate them. I hate them. All these stupid rules and all these little standards. I hate them. But I'll say this. You're not wrong. Like Luca has a history. He built up a reputation for himself. So the referees they quick on the trigger with him.
Yeah.
Right? So it is like sometimes like that's in the rule book, bro. Like Josh thing, like nah, that's in the rule book. Yo, that's
Yeah.
under the referee's discretion to issue a technical foul. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's hey, unless they change that, that is what it is. But my issue is when we talk about passion for the game and players playing with their hearts and players leaving it on the court, the
Yeah.
refs is taking that out, bro. Like, dog, let these kids play ball. Let them celebrate. I mean, to an extent, like let them talk. Let them show emotion. That's part of being a human being. That's part of why we enjoy sports, the emotion of it, the feel.
Mhm.
Like it ain't about all of
That's why
these
we're
rules
invested.
and we can't do this. No, don't do that. Say that, yo, dog, these are human beings. Like, yo, I'm gonna get frustrated. You say something to me, I might say something back. And when Luca was talking to a dude in the crowd, you seen that you made a mistake. Why can't you just be like, oh, my
Yeah.
fault? You're talking to me. I take that
Yeah.
technical foul back. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
damn, like talking about accountability though, and that's really what I be getting. We always want like accountability to be for a select group or a select person or a select. Let's hold the refs accountable too. The nigga
I
made a
agree.
mistake. Like,
Yeah.
dog, he was
I
not
agree.
right in that instance, man. And I still think complaining to the refs is annoying, right? And I agree. But dog, I'm just as a person that if you play sports, dog, it's hard to not sometimes want to have a word. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
can definitely understand, especially on their level, like you're on TV in front of millions of people, like you know what I'm saying? And damn, your reputation and your how people perceive you is on the line. Of course you're gonna have a little bit more to say about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I personally just don't like the refs having so much input on the game. I think we should dial the refs back, let the players play more, because that's who I paid my money to see. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care about what these refs talking about. I don't even know. I try not to know their names.
It's hard. it's hard not to know their names because they interjected themselves in everything.
My
Yeah.
point exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
real
You
quick
look at
before.
Chris Paul, right, with the Foster guy. They're like,
Mhm.
they looking at his record saying, yo, every time he refs his games, Chris Paul is like 5-20. You know what I mean? It's bad. But this referee situation has been going on from time. I mean,
Yeah.
I forgot the gentleman's name that was fixing the games.
Yeah.
This is not.
Donna,
Do you know what I mean?
Donahue or whatever.
Donnie.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Donahue. Yeah, real quick before you go, Mills. Listen, Sly, I agree with you. Also, I don't think the refs should be getting involved when a player and a player is having a conversation and them going at it. If it ain't physical, let them talk, let them do their thing. But yeah, like these guys having passion for the game, can play with passion. That's gone for a few years now. It's been gone. So yeah, Mills.
Who's that for? The league. They don't hold these refs accountable. They're taking away the passion of the game. When you take away rights to a defensive player, you basically take away the passion of the game. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I'm on record of saying like sports is another form of war, a more
Yeah.
controlled war. And
And
if
art.
anybody know biology or even just being a human being or how we are created as men and human beings, sometimes you got female warriors as well, right? But when you're in war, it's going to be emotional. It's going to be passion. It's going to be you leaving it all out there. But to talk about Luca now, yeah, the league wound up transcending that tech that was given to him on that game, but it was just weird. Now Luca does cry a lot. Yeah, and same thing with players having stigmas on them. Luca cries too much. Luca just do too much at times, and
Mhm.
some refs, they're human too, so they're gonna make mistakes, and they're gonna look at certain players and when they ref in the game, and deal with that. So, am I hearing the feedback?
A little echo.
That's everybody. But yeah. So the thing about it is just like we like the league just needs to stop as a whole. The league just needs to just let people be them, hold everybody accountable for their actions. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the scorekeeper, hold them accountable as well. So it's like league just gotta stop with the baby and stuff. They baby people way too much.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. At the end of the day, they just need to let the players play. You know what I mean? Stop trying to think that it's all about you because you getting paid some money, but they're the reason why the stands are filled. They're the reason why the merch is flying off the shelves. They're the reason why there's a TV deal. They're the reason why you're getting paid. So, just take it a little easy on them. And to the players too, not every time you got to do that. Like I said, Draymond Green talks to the refs before the game and lets them know, hey, sometimes it might seem like I'm yelling at you, but I'm just trying to convey over all this loud crowd what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is there.